Hello, my name is Kanan Lee, and this is my innovation pitch encouraging park and ride usage. In terms of problem, there are three primary issues with park and ride: limited space and alternative use such as ride-sharing, electric vehicle, emerging technologies, unequal usage distribution, undercapacity, and overcapacity site. In addition, the behavior to be targeted at the usage pattern of customers who are feeling unsafe about location and lighting, social inferiority and unreliability of parent facility. Besides, another behavior should be focused is the use the parent service of ride-sharing users and drivers. The final prototype is a mobile app for both Android and iOS operation system. This prototype aims to encourage the use of the underutilized park and ride and decrease the current uneven disparity across the Southeast Queensland park and ride network and between modes. Then align the park and ride product with changing customer transport and land use paradigm. Finally, the app increases the transport system integration by promoting multi-modal journeys and diversified activity at stations. This is my persona from whom I am designing the innovation. Linda is 25 years old, a full-time student, and she is doing a PhD in one university in Brisbane. She originally came from Thailand and still single. Linda has a part-time job as a waitress in order to support her family in covering living expense. She goes to the university and workplace every day by public transport station and ride-sharing services. Her goal is using time effectively in commuting among home, university, and workplace to have more time for herself and research in PhD course. The target commuter group is selected is rideshare commuter. Additionally, they are foreigner and came from non-English speaking background between 22 and 32 years old. They are single, study higher education, and have a part-time jobs. There are several reasons that make these people become a target audience group. Firstly, younger generation are twice as likely to use ride-sharing service. Besides, the rising of vehicle and fuel price are some of the main drivers of this industry growth. Secondly, the net overseas migration of Queensland in 2018 was 12.1%. Moreover, the number of international students take part in education on Queensland accounted for 51,000 each year. Finally, the resident population overseas born Queensland comprised of 1,200,000. The latest report from Euromonitor indicates there is a market for such as service with two trends support the opportunity for the app digitally together and I want it now. According to a report of Hootsuite and We Are Social in 2020, in Australia there are totally nearly 33 million mobile phone connections and 22 million internet users. Besides, the majority of population in Australia is in the age group 16 to 64. In addition, Australia spends average 2 hours and 13 minutes on using the internet on mobile device. And 74% of internet users aged 16 to 64 using map apps that feature in TMR app. As a result, there are opportunities for TMR app development for the target audience. The problem statement is how might we support young ride-sharing commuter from a low-income situation and busy life could use more convenient and efficient transportation services so that they could use time effectively for daily traveling. The first alternative concept to be demonstrated is a tool. This concept is built by understanding the target consumer persona, the strategies to be used for the client, and marketing strategy in general. Thus, the type of creative thinking in this situation is convergent thinking. This concept aims to create a tool that makes users feel safe when they are using parking facility, real-time map, GPS, and remaining slot in the parking facility. Also, the tool should be convenient and efficient to solve the problem statement. Besides, this concept has to save time for the target audience and free to use. The second concept is a platform. This platform has to be easy to use, trendy, and friendly due to the target audience is a youngster. Additionally, UI, UX, and personalization are factors that affect the engagement level of users to the platform. Consequently, these two concepts followed by one prototype, TMR mobile app. The prototype we'll show you today is a TMR app for park and ride services. This app aims to support commuters to find the nearest park and ride facility, checking the remaining slot, manage the route, and monitoring the vehicle at the parking facility. Also, the app is free, easy to use, and convenient. Let me show you how it works. Firstly, Linda is a new user, thus we need to register a new account. However, Linda could sign in with Facebook account or Instagram account or Gmail account. In the profile part of the app, the general information such as name, contact details, date of birth would be displayed. Moreover, there is a button for changing password, signing out, and changing the color of the app theme. Moving to the parking tab, when Linda turned on GPS, she could see where she is now and the day and the time. Moreover, the app would recommend Linda the park and ride facility that's near her location. Furthermore, the app displays the remaining slot and the peak time of every facility. When users tap on the recommend park and ride facility on the map green box, the app will navigate the route to the facility. Additionally, users could search for a specific location to know that how many park and ride facilities in that area, remaining slot, and peak time. On the camera tab, users could enter the server and choose the specific park and ride facility where they park their vehicle. Then, users could choose the camera to monitor their vehicle at park and ride facility. Finally, in ride-sharing session, user could navigate the ride-sharing driver near the chosen location. When user click on the ride-sharing service they want to use, that ride-sharing app would be opened directly to the booking section. Moreover, user could find support session by tapping on the help button and send feedback about the app. In terms of inspiration, the TMR app for Park and Ride inspired by the app Queensland Traffic. The app that users could monitor their journey and search for the incidents and events such as roadwork, hazard, flooding. The other inspiration is from Persona. Persona, a young generation who love technology and enthusiasm and had busy lifestyle. Moreover, the target audience is seeking convenient, efficient, free, and safe in the product and services. This principle would be used as criteria when designing service for Linda persona. The proposed service have to support it and relevant to the issue that the target audience have to deal with. In addition, the service has to create a good customer experience and fast. Furthermore, the service would have partner and cooperate with these stakeholders in order to create a best experience for the target audience. According to the Experience Economy framework of Pye and Gilmore, this TMR app taps into escapist quadrant due to the customer play vital role in creating the experience and are involved with these services. Additionally, based on 6 components of customer experience, TMR app addressing 3 components: lifestyle, cognitive, and relational. By using this app, the customer would take part in erasing the social inferiority of public services. Also, this app somehow reflects the lifestyle of young generation. TMR primary app has to make sure that users are not negatively affected by the service, especially the privacy and personal information problem. With every mobile app, privacy is #1 priority. That data collected by the app must not be shared with the third-party organization unless permitted. Data privacy and protection are critical, and online services are the biggest privacy risk. Moreover, the influence level of just customers have in the mobile app would affect their decision in using it. Consequently, privacy is the most important social and ethical issue that is considered when developing a mobile app. The TMR primary app will need to combine efforts of existing ride-sharing service improvement in order to launch the ride-sharing part in the app. Besides, the CCTV system at park and ride facility need to be integrated into the mobile app for supporting customers to monitor their vehicle. Also, TransLink is a critical partner of TMR because the purpose of park and ride is connecting commuters with public transport stations. 3 main factors need to be considered when developing a mobile app: content, design, and maintain. TMI and partner would cooperate to create content and maintain the app, while TMI have to design and develop the mobile app. Every function and features in mobile app have different costs and time to be complete. Moreover, TMI had to invest in visual design, user interface, and UX. The complexity of the app and 2 different operation systems, iOS and Android, and the cost estimated to create the app is around $60,000 and it takes 4 to 6 months. In terms of app maintenance cost, TMI and partner need to spend about 20% of development costs per year. The project has to be divided into 3 stages due to the limited budget and organizational constraints. Additionally, the TMR pipeline has many functions. As a result, developer and designer need time to improve the prototype over time. Ride-sharing is a service for futures and global consumer trend. Thus, the app cannot compete with this giant. Instead of fighting with ride-sharing service, this app cooperate with ride-sharing services in order to create the best experience for customers. Linda would be the person who experienced this app, and then she would give recommendation and feedback of her experience. The feedback and the key findings in this step are very critical for viability of the project. Furthermore, the projects provide self-managed services, monitoring a car via camera, give consumer full control, and adopt digital format. By using the finding pattern facility function on the app, user could know that what is the suitable location for them to park their car via information on the app, remaining slot and peak time. Hence, this behavior could support TMR balance the utilization of their facility. Moreover, by having a camera function on the app, target audience could monitor their vehicle and decrease their worry level. Also, the app cooperates with ride-sharing services partner in order to align park-and-ride product in changing customer transport paradigm. Security function and app abandonment are three risks that should be considered when developing this app. In order to mitigate the risk of things going wrong, several steps will be taken. Firstly, qualitative and quantitative research about target audience and competitors should be conducted. Secondly, TMR should maintain and make sure that they are continually asking for feedback. Then the app should be updated regularly in order to add more app features based on the user feedback. Finally, the privacy and security problem of the app must be moderated and maintained frequently. This is my reference list. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you for your time.